Hey, church family. In some ways, I feel like I need to reintroduce myself. My name is Chris Kawa, and I'm still the senior pastor of River Oaks Community Church. I'm in my office here, so I'm back from sabbatical, and my family and I wanted to take a moment to say thank you so much. It was extremely gracious and generous of you as a body to give me a month off. Spent that time together as a family, and it was wonderful. I'm back. I'm refreshed. I'm excited to serve the Lord and to serve you. A lot's been happening, not just in the month where I've been gone, but over the past few months. Culturally, this is a very unique time. And so, one of the things that's been a burden to us as leaders and as elders specifically is how do we walk through this time as a body? What is the Lord calling us to? And in that light, we want to let you know about a new opportunity for corporate prayer. During the month of August, which begins this Sunday, during first service and during second service, the elders will be leading a corporate prayer time down in the fellowship hall. It's already set up for overflow for services, and the chairs are spread out down there. But we believe that it's important and a really important, really crucial time for us to be praying corporately together about the things that are happening. So, what we'd ask you to do is if you're coming to first service, please stay for second service and go down to the fellowship hall and participate in that corporate prayer time. If you're planning on being here at the church for second service, please come early during first service if you can and participate in the corporate time there. For this Sunday, our focus is going to be on unity. And in particular, with COVID 19 and all of the things that are surrounding that, like going back to school and masks and politics and all those kinds of things, in addition to race relations right now in our country and protests and so many other things that are happening, we thought it would be good to pray for unity within our families and marriages, unity within our church body, unity within our community here in Maryville and Blount County, and then unity for us as a nation. The last thing that Jesus prayed before he was crucified was that he prayed for our unity, specifically as a church, that we would be one even as he and the Father are one. What an amazing, amazing prayer. And the scriptures are replete with examples that are a call to unity more broadly. Uh, we know that we just went through Ephesians 4, where we were called to be one body and one baptism and one Lord. And then Paul says in Romans 12:18 that if at all possible, as far as it concerns you, live at peace with all people. And really, we want to do that. We want to be unified as families and as a church and as a community. And we know that our nation needs prayer for unity now. So please join us for that time. In thinking about unity, one of the most powerful expressions of unity that the Lord has given us is the sacrament of communion, which we are going to take this Sunday, and we're really looking forward to it. And I mention that for two reasons. One, if you're coming to church, we want you to know that we're being very wise in how we're walking through that. We'll adjust the logistics of communion to make sure that we're factoring in social distancing. We also purchased individual communion wafers with individual sealed juice cups. And so we think it'll be a safe way of participating in communion together. For those of you who are going to be joining us over live stream, we trust that we'll be unified through the Spirit as we do that. But wanted to give you a heads up so that you could prepare as a family elements that you could share with one another, even as you share with us as a broader body. So I just recommend that you try to utilize some form of the fruit of the vine and some form of bread as your communion elements. Also, in preparation for Sunday, we're coming to a really powerful text. We're now in Ephesians 6, the last chapter of Ephesians. And the first few verses read this way: Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you and that you may live long in the land. We're going to cover those verses this Sunday, and then next Sunday I'm going to cover fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. So if your family's like our family, some Sundays we do better in preparing for worship than we do on other Sundays. And so I would encourage you, because we're going to be taking communion, and because of the nature of this particular topic, this particular text, I would encourage you as parents to really do the best you can to be organized and ready to go in terms of preparation for worship together as a family, because I believe that this message and this text, what the Holy Spirit is bringing to bear on our body this weekend, will provide lots of opportunity to pray together as a family, and a lot of great conversation as a family surrounded around what this text is saying and the implications of that on our lives. So really glad to be back. Really looking forward to Sunday. Until then, God bless you. God bless you all in the rest of your week. Thanks so much.